This is Wilcom and welcome to my channel, Supreme Digitizing. In this video, I'm just going to be going over the basics of what the Dockers are, like you see here on the left side, the stitch types, where they are, what they look like. They are the red button, headed by outlines and headed by fields. You have your main tools as far as getting back to the home screen, saving a document, exporting, copy, paste, redo, and then you have your other functions over here is where to get to a different type of screen, to see your workspace, also to add team names, custom stamps. We're going to get into all of these tools in detail. On my right side, I have my thread docker. I have some selection tools. I have some digitizing tools. Your setup may not look the same because all of these are customizable. You can have your workspace set up uh, to your preference. So just to get into some brief and quick designing, I just want to change the styling of this. Not everything has to stay so simple sometimes. So I do want to add an auto split. If we don't know what that is, it's just where the system decides where to split at a certain length. Okay, you can see here that the length is at 7 millimeters is where it'll split. If I lower that, we'll get more ripples, if you will. If I increase that, we may not get many at all. So it's telling the system if the thread gets to 7 millimeters, you need to split it. If it's longer than 7, split it. Okay, and that's what it's doing. So we're gonna hop over here to our offset outline tools. I want to add some borders to this. So let's do a back stitch. Let's make that color black. It is 0.13 inches. It's gonna end up somewhere out here. And then the next one that we do will be 0.1 inches spaced from the first border. The third border will be evenly spaced from the second border. We have 2 back stitches. I don't want that. Let's do a satin column C, and let's change the width to 0.1. Okay, we only want one pattern, and then we're gonna look at everything else. We're gonna keep the hello. If we uncheck it, it'll go away once we hit OK. Do we want sharp corners? Yes, I do see sharp corners on the H here, the E, so yes, we're gonna allow for sharp corners. Do we want to create offsets for holes? I do not want to create an offset for inside here of the circle. I mean the O, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna hit OK, and then we should see, let me change the color here. Let's make this blue. So we should see a black border, a purple border, and a blue border. One's gonna be a back stitch, a satin column C, and a motif front. I'm gonna hit OK. And here our design has been applied. I would do some editing on this. I should have changed the order, but I like the motif, and so I'm just going to place that to the back. We're going to go to our satin column here, and we are going to change the styling so it's a little bit cleaner. So sometimes when you get to a certain corner, it doesn't want to particularly act right. We can build it out in a different way. If we would like to, I'll get to how you would think about that in other videos, but for the most part, this has added a little bit of style to this text. I don't really like this at all, so I'm just gonna delete that. And there you have it. You can play around with the colors. and play around with the background just to see what it works on. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll be making some more videos that are in more detail about how to use all the tools.